welcome back to my channel. My name is Vegan Brie. I talk about all things vegan and cruelty free, mainly makeup. Let's get into my experience with the Ulta Pack program. So I will show you videos of me cleaning my products out, cleaning my empties out to the best of my ability. It's a quick clip because it was hard to film and be cleaning things, and also showing me actually putting my empties into the bin. And I'll tell you also about me knowing where it is. And I also include my daughter. My daughter helped me put some of the items, in, and it distracted her from running around the store. So let's get into this. Okay, so one, I had wanted to do this for a while, and I did get some advice from Packed on Instagram, and let me tell you my experience. So, had my empties, right? My empties video, and I cleaned them out. What I should have done with the blush, especially the cream blushes, I should have just taken them out prior to like adding water, because that made a huge mess. It got on my dishes, it got on just a lot of stuff, and I was using like a toothbrush, I was using different things, and it was just extremely messy. Also showed me though how long it takes me to use up products, and I felt really guilty because I was like, why didn't I use this up? Why did I let it expire? These were either items that I used completely up, or the blushes were like three years plus and were showing discoloration. Some of them have been my project pan videos. I did show them in my empties. I considered them an empty, but maybe I shouldn't have because I hadn't used them all the way up. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts if that would be an empty or not, or just a decluttered item, which I did show them in my declutter video as well. My husband was like, do not do that again. The bottles and stuff were fine. The mascaras, I was recommended to soak them in water, like hot soapy water, and then the product would come off. Hopefully that has not like done damage to our drains or anything, because I have tried to put sunscreen down the drain. Roll your eyes all you want, and it did clog the drain. So hopefully that doesn't do any like damage, but the product comes off a lot easier in hot soapy water, at least for like mascaras and some of the lip products. I tried to clean them out as best as I could. The lipsticks that were really old, like again, like 3+ years old. And the smell was changing, not like bad, but changing enough where it was, I'm like, Makeup is made to, you know, even if it's not long wearing or it doesn't, it's, you know, the quality's not great. That's the intentions. So then I had my bag, which something leaked in, even though I don't know how, but something did leak into this bag. So I take it to Ulta, the Ulta that I used to work at. I asked them where the packed bin was. I don't think she knew what I was talking about. Then she, you know, used the walkie-talkie and somebody found it. And it was not, I've seen some videos where it's in the front of the store. No, it was like behind the NYX section, which if you didn't know, if you weren't shopping for NYX, you wouldn't see it. So you have like a opening like, like this big to put the items in. So that's what my daughter and I did. I wish brands would do, Ulta would do, Pack would do, and maybe not Pack, but like Ulta or Sephora would do, which I didn't even see the bin at Sephora. Maybe they're not in the Kohl's ones, but I did not see the bin. Unless the bin's like behind the registers, but it was not as large as the one at Ulta. I did not see it because I went to Sephora right afterwards and I did not see it. My friend that lives in the UK, Boots, which is, I think their Ulta, has a program where if you give them like 5 empties, you get a certain, basically like a gift card, something like that. We don't have that in the US. Some brands like Lush, if you bring back a certain amount of items, you get something for free. MAC, which they're not cruelty free, but they have like a give back to MAC or MAC back, whatever it's called. Program, some other brands have programs, but they're not super loud about their programs, as well as you have to use their products up. Not like any product, not products bought at Ulta, not products bought at Sephora, or whatever. So there's no real incentive. That's what my husband was trying to say. He's like, what is the incentive? For me, I'm a hippie. I'm trying to, you know, do my part as much as I can. But I feel like for a lot of consumers, I'm not trying to shout out the US, but they make it harder. My Ulta is like 15-20 minutes away from me. So I have to drive there. Or you can get like a bag. Certain programs, I think it's like TerraCycle, websites like that. You have to pay for this bin or bag. You have to pay for this, and it's not cheap to fill up. and then mail it to them. I think the shipping is free, but still you have to pay like, I think $100 plus to do this, if not more, depending on, you know, the program or what have you. So yeah, that was my experience. Not saying it was bad, but if I wasn't eco-conscious, which I'm not saying, you know, I don't buy things that are made out of plastic. I do. But, you know, we're all trying our best. Hopefully, if, you know, even if you're just using a reusable water bottle, whatever, try your best. Don't feel as much pressure. I mean, I try to think before I do things or think before I buy. But I also do like buying new things. I do like buying makeup. I do like trying different brands and trying different products. So anyway, that was my experience with the pack program. Let me know if you've done it before. Let me know if you've even heard of it before, because I think some people haven't even heard of it, because again, it's all about awareness. Okay, I learned that in college through my degree is awareness, awareness, awareness. People don't know, they don't know, so they can't do it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I hope to see you in my next video. If you like videos like this, cruelty-free and vegan beauty content, if you like mostly indie and drugstore makeup reviews, daily makeup looks on my Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, click subscribe, hype, and like, and I hope to see you in my next video.